Just being in that place at dark is enough to scare you. We saw this glow coming through the cemetery. There is a white witch.
Antioch, 45 minutes east of San Francisco. It's one of the oldest cities in California. Very few know the history of the area, and many choose to ignore or forsake the old town Antioch for the new developments, for the new stores and restaurants. Many are unaware of the legend that lies hidden in the hills of Antioch. The legend of the White Witch.
I heard of a lady that died back in the 1800s. That's from the cemetery.
I've lived in Antioch for my entire life, 32 years now. There is a white witch. Now, I don't know what the white witch stands for, or the history underneath her, or, what brings this genie out of the bottle.
Coal was discovered in the hills of Antioch and in Mount Diablo in 1855. As a result of the mines, two towns sprung up, Summersville and Nortonville. And between the two, the Rosehill Cemetery. It is there that our legend lies. Sarah Norton was the widow of Noah Norton, the founder of Nortonville. One day, in 1879, she was thrown from her buggy and crushed as the horses sped off. The townspeople tried twice to give her a Christian burial. As they were trying to perform the services, great storms would appear out of nowhere. It was decided to just bury her.
So we take some beer, go up to the Black Diamond mines, and so we went through the gate and we were talking about, let's go see that white witch or whatever. So we don't believe in that. So me and about three other friends, we just started walking about a half mile toward that so-called barn where the white witch used to hang out. So sitting there talking, a friend of mine says, hey, look up there. See that white thing? So I looked up and we see like this, it was like a white, it looked like a sheet, but it was like a transparent thing. I was like, no way. I was like, whoa, I haven't drank that many beers. I had like two. It's just weird. It's just like flapping in the wind. So we just looked back up again. It was still there. So we just took off running. We lost one of our friends. We went back and like we found him. He's like in the grass area. So we picked him up. Oh man, it came after me. So just go back. We walked back about 100 feet and went back didn't see nothing there now. I don't know what I seen that night, but it's pretty spooky.
I've experienced quite an experience there at Black Diamond Mines. We had about 4 or 5 of us went up there on a bicycle ride, and went up there to have lunch, spend the day, and let time get away from us. And as the sun went down, and it was down at this point, we were ready to head back to our home, and we were way up in the mines up towards the cemeteries, and next thing you know, it got windy, and the wind was picking up, and it was howling through the trees, and looked back and saw this glow coming through the mountain. Not a sharp contrast of a glow, but just a glow. It gives me goose chills because I remember it was a weird glow. It was like, wow, what happened to the evening we were just experiencing? It got darker than usual. The moonlight had gone away, and the darkness, it was more dark than it ever was. I'd say it was enough to freak us out. It was really, really something else. So,
as of today, there have been 119 exorcisms performed at the Rosehill Cemetery. The park is trying to restore the Rosehill Cemetery to its former glory. As our development and our progress gets closer and closer to these sites, who's to say what will happen to them? Will the history be lost? Will it be forgotten? Or will a new haunting begin?